speak in English only if we need to. So today we are going to start elementary English language course, unit number 3, called Time Off. Now we're going to watch a video where it will explain what we're going to learn in this unit. Let's watch the video carefully.
Welcome to Unit 3. I love travelling and listening to music. I don't watch TV much, but I like playing video games with my brothers. How about you? What do you like doing in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy playing hockey and football.
I like listening to music.
This unit focuses on free time. You'll practice talking about routines using the present simple. Are your weekends busy? In reading and speaking, you'll find out what two celebrities, Alexandra Burke and Frankie Dettori, like doing at the weekend. Do you have a good work-life balance? In speaking and listening, you'll listen to an expert talking about the secret to a good work-life balance. You'll also complete a questionnaire to find out whether you work to live or live to work. What do a hairdresser, a paramedic, a cake decorator, and a florist have in common? Probably not much. Well, they're all very busy at work, but they try to get a good work-life balance. Watch the video to find out more. Oliver Clark. Oh, I want to learn Hungarian, and I'm just filling in a form to sign up for the class. Do you know how to fill in an application form? The writing section in this unit focuses on form filling, which will be very useful when you want to sign up for a class, join the gym, or even go to the doctor's. Missed a class? You can go online to look at the material again and do the online activities. Are you ready? Let's get started.
All right, this video is all about the overview of the course, the unit, what they're going to. So in this unit, what we're going to learn in the grammar section, as you can see, present simple, to vocabulary, leisure activities, everyday English, social expressions. We have reading activities, listening, and writing too. So let's go. So this is the chapter we're going to start. Before I start from here, we can do a grammar reference check, or we can just learn from here and go later to look at the grammar reference. Either we can do, but anyway, we can start from here since you guys are teacher, so you'd be able to know most of the grammar anyway. And in this course, we mainly learn the grammar inductively rather than, memorizing and all those things. And here we mainly speak in English. I know to some extent it might be hard for somebody, but this is the way we learn. And don't afraid to talk, do mistakes. Mistakes are really part of our course. If we do mistakes, it's even better. Then you know what's the weakness you have and how we can improve them. So never shy. Okay, please. If you don't understand anything, you can raise your hand. You may ask it again. I'll explain it again. Okay. Let's start. So here, if you can see a picture, far from home. Read about Logan Cooper. Where does he come from? Where does he live now? It's about the Logan Cooper. Now we're going to listen to audio, and based on the listening of the audio, we're going to work on this. So we're going to fill the gap with these words based on the audio. Okay, let's listen the audio, please.
3.1 Sport is my life.
I work hard, but I'm lucky. I love what I do.
Says Logan Cooper. Logan Cooper is 19 years old. He comes from Perth, Australia, but he now lives in Newcastle in the north of England. He's a rugby player. He plays rugby for the Newcastle Rebels, and he trains every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. Sunday is his one free day, his day off. He doesn't do much on Sundays. He has a flat near the sports ground with Tony, another player from the team. Every summer, he goes back to Australia for 1 month. One day, he hopes to play rugby for his country.
Is Azad Sahib, are you talking to me? Azad, are you talking to me? Sakina, can you hear this voice, what I was playing? Are you listening?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear. Azad Sahib, do you have any problem?
Yes, I am listening, but my network is very problem. My network is very.
I understand. Okay, yeah, you need to really work on your internet. I saw other day also you had the same problem. Okay, try see as much as you can. Otherwise, this class is being recorded, so you'll get the recording anyway. Okay, let's play again. All right, so we have finished listening this. Now we'll try to fill this gap by this word. Okay, Sakina, would you mind reading this one from here and see how we go to fill this up?
One number, sir.
Yes, this one. Start from here, please. Start from here.
Complete the text with the bars in the box to listen and check.
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't hops, leaves, plays, trains, goes back, shares, heads, cushions and negatives. Read and listen, complete the questions and answer.
No, Sakina, you know, we listened the audio just now about this part. You know, the audio was about this part. So we will listen the audio again, and the audio will play literally. We'll read this part. You know, the audio will talk about this part, and we have to fill this gap. So you can fill in the gap. We have to fill this gap with this verb or these words from this box. Okay, so I'm going to play it again. Listen carefully, please. Okay, let's listen.
3.1 Sport is my life.
I work hard, but I'm lucky. I love what I do.
Says Logan Cooper. Logan Cooper is 19 years old. He comes from Perth, Australia, but he now lives in Newcastle in the north of England. He's a rugby player. He plays rugby for the Newcastle Rebels, and he trains every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. Sunday is his one free day, his day off. He doesn't do much on Sundays. He has a flat near the sports ground with Tony, another player from the team. Every summer, he goes back to Australia for 1 month. One day, he hopes to play rugby for his country.
Okay, beautiful. So now we are going to work on this. Literally, we have to fill this gap with the word from here. Okay, let's start. We'll try. So we have Logan Cooper is 19 years old. He comes from Perth, Australia, but he now dash in Newcastle in the north of England. which one do you think the answer might be from here? Actually, Sokina, maybe due to Eid or something, there are more people who were supposed to join with us. They couldn't join. Maybe after the Eid they will join. Few of them are calling me, maybe to know how to join. But anyway, today is the last class before the Eid, and after the Eid, we're going to start our class again. So this is a bit of interactive class. Need more students to interact each other and feel this and do this. They apparently they may seem a little bit harder, but they're not really. Once you get used to, you love the class, you'll see how they are operating the class and everything. It wouldn't be that much difficult. But this is the way called the direct method. The method we are talking about, this is the way to teach that method. So maybe we haven't come across this sort of course. Did you ever have done something like this before, Sokina?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever have done something like this course? Have you studied something?
স্যার আমি ম্যান রুটসে কোর্স করছিলাম কিন্তু
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা।
কন্টিনিউ করিনি কিছুদিন আর কি।
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা। Okay, I understand. Okay, Azad Shab, you're back. Is your internet okay?
যে আমার নেটে খুব সমস্যা ছিল, শুনতে
আচ্ছা,
পাচ্ছেন?
আচ্ছা। হ্যাঁ, 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 শুনতে পাচ্ছি। শুনতে পাচ্ছি। এখন ঠিক আছে?
জি, ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে।
আচ্ছা, আমরা মূলত এই যে এখানে যে একটা বক্স দেখতেছি, এই বক্সের মধ্যে যে শব্দগুলো আছে, এই শব্দগুলো দিয়ে এই ফিল ইন দ্য গ্যাপটা আমরা করব। কিন্তু এই ফিল ইন দ্য গ্যাপের জন্য আমরা একটা অডিও শুনবো। এই অডিওতে মোটামুটি এই বিষয়ে কথা বলা হবে। হ্যাঁ, তারপরে আমরা এখানে এই শব্দগুলো বসায়া আমরা মনোযোগ দিয়ে শুনবো। এখানে এই কোর্সের মধ্যে আমাদের লিসেনিংটা প্রায়োরিটি দেওয়া হয়, অনেক লিসেন করা হয়। লিসেনিং এর মাধ্যমে মূলত আমরা আমাদের যেই শব্দগুলো আমরা সুন্দরভাবে জানতে পারি সঠিক প্রোনাউন্সিয়েশন দিয়ে, এবং আমরা যেই লেসনটা আমরা নিচ্ছি এটা আমরা খুব সুন্দর করে অ্যাবজর্ব করতে পারি। হ্যাঁ, দ্যাটস উই লিসেন আ লট and based on the listening we do all our activities. Okay, let's listen it again. Since Ajad Sahib, you missed this, so I'm going to play the audio again and let's listen. Okay, if you have a question, you can ask in Bangla too. No problem. For the time being, we'll continue like this, and slowly, once you're used to with this, then we'll speak in only English in class. Okay, let's start.
3.1 Sport is my life.
I work hard, but I'm lucky. I love what I do.
Says Logan Cooper. Logan Cooper is 19 years old. He comes from Perth, Australia, but he now lives in Newcastle in the north of England. He's a rugby player. He plays rugby for the Newcastle Rebels, and he trains every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. Sunday is his one free day, his day off. He doesn't do much on Sundays. He has a flat near the sports ground with Tony, another player from the team. Every summer he goes back to Australia for 1 month. One day he hopes to play rugby for his country.
Excellent. Now we're going to do this one. So see, it says, I work hard, but I'm lucky. I love what I do, says Logan Cooper. Logan Cooper is 19 years old. He comes from Perth, Australia, but he now lives in Newcastle. So which one do you think? Did you listen anything? Which one will be here? He doesn't do, goes back, hopes, leaves, plays, shares, has, trains. From these, which one do you think you are?
But we can't hear the letters, and skins all sentence or letters are very poor and small size.
Is it? Okay, you should have told me this before. I could zoom it. How about now? Can you see now?
Now it's better, but can be more better.
Do you really need more than that? It looks, are you watching from laptop or mobile phone?
I watch at mobile phone.
even though you watch from mobile phone, that should be enough. You can zoom from there. If I do, it might break. Yeah, I can do that much, but it really doesn't need that much. You can zoom, because if I do like this, I won't be able to show you everything here.
This is the perfect size. This is the perfect size.
How about now? Can you see? Can you see now?
Yes, see now. See now.
Okay, good. I can do a focus option. I have a focus option to like this. Okay, but again, I have to do that. We have to see that box word also. Okay. Okay, let's do now. So okay. Okay. Let's do now. Show answer. So he now dash in Newcastle in the north of England.
Lives in Newcastle.
Okay, very good. But he now lives in Newcastle in the north of England. He's a rugby player. He dash rugby for the Newcastle Rebels, and he dash every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. He
plays rugby for the Newcastle Rebels, and he
that's right.
shares every day.
Okay, good. You reckon Rebels, and he shares every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. Is it shares? What did you get share from? This one. Okay. Azad Shaib, do you think something else would be the answer here? Any more opinion at all, or should I see the answer? Rugby for the Newcastle Rebels, and he dash every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. For the big game on Saturday, he do something every day. What could be?
He plays.
He plays already. We have here. He plays rugby for the Newcastle Rebels. Okay, and he dash every day from Monday to Friday for the big game on Saturday. So on Saturday there will be a big game, and for that game he does something every day. Do you think he shares every day or something else? See from here, answer will be from this box. The answer will be from this box. Hopes, leaves, plays. We have done the place here. We have done the leaves. So we have, she said it is share. I don't think so it is share, because is there anything to share at all? Because game on Saturday, and he's taking preparation for the game.
He plays mass on Sunday, sir.
Okay. Sunday is his one free day. His day off. Okay, but now this one we haven't cleared this one. Okay, let's see. This one I think trains. Okay, trains. So trains. So it's not share, it's trains. Okay. Okay, good. Next we go. Sunday is his one free.
Trains means.
Trains means practice, doing practice. Practice.
Next, he goes back a flat near the sports ground with Tony, another players from the team. Every summer, he.
Okay, so this one you're talking, he dash march on Sunday. Oh, this one, please, number 5. What will be this one first?
Okay. He dash mass on Sunday.
He dash, he says Sunday is his one free day. Sunday is a free day. He doesn't work. It's a holiday, week off, day off. Sunday is day off. He doesn't work. That's why he dash march on Sundays.
He doesn't do mass on Sunday.
Very good. He doesn't do much on Sundays. Have you got answer for these trains? Before the game, before the anything we do some sort of practice, right? That practice, trains are all the same things. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, next one, he dash a flat near the sports ground with Tony.
He goes back a flat near the sports ground with Tony.
Okay, and Azad Saib, do you think anything else would be here? Are you agree with her, or do you have any different opinion?
Yes, I am agree with her.
It is has. See, he has a flat near the sports ground with Tony. He literally own a flat, like house, a flat, unit. He has a flat unit, whatever you say. Have you got me? With the Tony, another player from the team. Every summer, he dashed to Australia for 1 month. He's from Australia.
Shut up. He goes back to Australia for 1 month.
That's right. He goes back to Australia for 1 month. You're right. Next, one day he dashed to play rugby for his country. One day he dashed to play rugby for. We have so far done plays, lives, has, hopes.
He hopes one
yes.
day he hopes to play rugby for his country.
Yes, his opinion is absolutely right.
That's right. Absolutely. Very good. Now we're going. So we have done so for number 2. Number 1, where does he come from? Where does he live now? That's fine. We do number 3. Number 3, question and negatives. Read and listen. Complete the question and answer about Logan. So we're going to fill this one. And before we do that, we're going to listen again audio. Listen carefully as much as you can. I understand you might not be used to with this. That's why you may not be understood everything in the beginning, but keep listening slowly, you'll catch this one. Okay, it might take little time, but you'll get there. Okay, so don't be frustrated at all. Oh, I am not listening anything. I'm not understanding anything. I cannot say this and that, or I'm doing mistake. Don't worry about it at all. Everyone does the mistake. Even a native speaker do mistake. Okay, I do make mistake. That's fine. Mistake, no problem. Okay. Okay, let's listen this one, please.
3.2 Questions and negatives. 1,
Where do you come from?
Perth, Australia.
2,
Where do you live now?
Newcastle, in the north of England.
3,
Do you like rugby a lot?
Yes, I do. I love it.
4,
Do you train hard?
Yes, we do.
5,
Do you relax on Saturdays?
No, I don't. We always play matches.
6,
Do you play rugby on Sundays?
No, we don't. It's our day off.
Okay, now we are going to do this part. Number 1.
I want to listen another time. Next.
Okay, no problem. I'll play this one again for you. But can you see though? Is that clear? Is it visible to you?
Yes, visible, clear.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to play it again. Listen carefully from 1 to 6.
3.2 Questions and negatives. 1,
Where do you come from?
Perth, Australia.
2,
Where do you live now?
Newcastle, in the north of England.
I'll do 2 at a time so that you are not confused, because I know you're new. So it's gonna be really hard if I play all of them. Okay, let's do these 2 since we listen. Number 1, where do you dash from? Perth, Australia.
Where do you come
Where
from?
do you come from?
Very good. Where do you come from? Perth, Australia. Number 2, where do you dash now? Newcastle in the
Live
north.
now.
Leave now. Very
Where
good.
do you live now?
Okay, next. Listen carefully.
3,
Do you like rugby a lot?
Yes, I do. I love it.
4,
Do you train hard?
Yes, we do.
Yep. Number 3.
I don't understand the
Number
word.
2.
Okay, no problem. Just Sakina, can you tell this one? Do you like rugby a lot? Yes, I do. I dash it.
I do it. Yes, I do it.
I do it. Okay. And I think I love it. Okay, I love it. Okay. Number 4, do you train hard? Yes, we dash. Do you train hard? Yes, we dash. What will be this one?
Yes.
Yes, we had.
Yes, we do, maybe, yeah? Yes, we do. Okay,
Yes,
good.
we do.
Okay, number 5 and 6. We'll do that. Number 5 and 6.
5.
Do you relax on Saturdays?
No, I don't. We always play matches.
6.
Do you play rugby on Sundays?
No, we don't. It's our day off.
All right, so we have finished that. Now we're going to do 5 and 6. What will be this one? Can anyone say? Try to guess. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Do you relax on Saturday? And no, I don't. We always dash matches. What will be this one? We always. Azad Saib, can you try this one? We always dash matches.
There's his pronunciation is very
I understand it's really looks fast and not so understanding, right? I know, but you'll catch it soon because you're not used to listening this sort of audio. Slowly your ear will be able to catch this, your brain will catch this word, and you'll be able to understand. But don't worry about for now. So we always dash match, we play matches. Number 6, can you try this one? Number 6. Dash you dash rugby on Sundays.
Sir, please.
do you
Right? Do you rugby on Sunday? So rugby something to what? Guess. Do you dash? We need a verb here, and that verb related to rugby on Sundays. On Sunday. Do you play rugby on Sunday? Okay. Do you play rugby on Sunday? No, we dash. It's our day off. No, we dash. It's our day off because it's day off. So what could be? No, we dash. We don't. We don't. It's our day off. Okay, beautiful. Practice with partner. Now we are going to practice this one with partner. Okay. So now I want one of you to make question to another, and another will answer. And likewise, we'll do some practice. See, where do you come from? You live now in Newcastle. Okay, Sakina, from here, number 1 to 6, I want you to just make this question the way it is, literally read it, but in a way the question was asked, feel that way and read this one for me, please.
Where do you come from? Perth, Australia.
Yep.
Where do you live now? Newcastle.
Okay, Sakina, just one correction. What did you say? Where, right? This is the word, we say where. Okay, where. Okay, where. So never say where. Okay, where. I'll just play this one from that, you see. So one correction.
3.2. Questions and negatives. 1.
Where do you come
Did you listen? Where?
from?
Perth, Australia.
3.2. Questions and negatives. 1.
Where do you come from?
Perth, Australia.
2.
Where do you live now?
Newcastle, in the north of England.
So what do we say? What she said? Sakina?
Yes, sir.
How do you say this one? Where? Okay.
Where do you come from?
That's right. Where do you come from? We never say where. We say where. Okay. Where do you come from? Perth, Australia.
where do you come from? Where do you come from?
Okay. Carry on. Yeah. Next one.
Where do you live now? Newcastle, in the north of England. Do you like rugby a lot? Yes, I do. I love it. Do you train hard? Yes, we do. Do you relax on Sundays?
Saturday.
No, I don't.
Mhm.
We always play match. Do you play rugby on Sundays? No, we don't. It's our day off.
Good. Now, Azad Shahib, can you try please this one?
Okay, I'm trying. Where do you come from? But letters is very small. I
Is it?
listen here.
No
I
problem.
see her. I see her from the
I understand.
mobile. That's why my letters will be very
Now try.
small size.
Understand. Now I understand. Now see. It should be okay. Yeah. Okay.
Better. It may be
Good.
better. Where do you come from? Uh, where do you come from? Perth, Australia.
Hmm.
Where do you live now? Newcastle in the north of England.
Hmm.
England. Do you like rugby a lot? Yes,
Hmm.
I do. I love it.
Hmm.
Do you train hard? Yes, we do. Do you relax on Saturdays? No, I don't. You always play matches.
Yeah. Mhm.
Do you play rugby Sundays? No, we don't. It's our day off.
It's our day off.
Day off.
That's good. Now, see the first question, the first part, we don't say the literal the answer. We're going to, make this question each other and try to answer from your life. Okay, like where do you come from? And try to say your word. And by this, we get to know each other little bit. In the beginning, we could introduce each other, but I know we have a lot of practice in the class anyway, so we get to know like this, like inductively, the way we learn the grammar, the same way we can even know each other too. So let's start. Okay, I'll ask maybe the question, or you can, Sakina, can you try from here? Ask this question to Mr.
Where do you come from?
Okay, now, Ajat, would you like to answer, please, for us?
Okay, at Australia.
I want
No.
you to tell about yourself. You can say, I come from, I come from, or
I'll come from Australia.
don't worry about Australia. I want you to tell about yourself, like where you come from. You come from Mohammadpur, right? I come from
Yes,
Mohammadpur. Yeah, I come from
I
Mohammadpur,
come
Dhaka.
from
Mohammadpur, Dhaka.
Yes, I come from Dhaka. Yes.
Okay, good. And next one. Sakina, number 2, ask the question, please.
Where do you live now?
Where do you live now?
I live in Mohammadpur at Limited Housing Society.
Very good, very good. Number
Do you
3.
like rugby a lot?
Do you like rugby a lot, or do you like, you can say, do you like any sports? Rugby is sport. You may not be liking the sport, but do you like any other sports?
I don't like sports because I think it's worst for my time.
Okay, you think it's a wastage of your time, so you don't like any sport. That's good. Fair enough. Now, number 4.
Do you train hard?
Do you train for anything, or do you train hard? Like, maybe it could be practicing speaking or anything.
I don't know the meaning of train.
Okay, let me clear the training. Like, you see, you're a student, you like handwriting, what do you
Yes,
do?
yes.
What do you do them? You train them. You
Yeah,
teach them.
training. Train means training.
Yes, I'm training you. I'm training you. I'm
Yes.
training you. This is the train.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Train.
Yes.
Do
Do you
you
train?
relax on Saturdays? Saturdays.
Yes.
Do you relax
Yes.
on Saturdays?
Yes, I do train. Yes, yes, I do train my students hardly.
Okay, good. Number 5, do you relax on Saturday? She was asking to you.
Yes,
Do
I
you
do
relax
relax
on
on Saturday.
So make the sentence. We want to listen the sentence. Try again, please.
Uh, I relax on Saturday full time, day long time.
Good. You relax on Saturday. So you relax on Saturday. You don't work. Okay, good. Number 6, Shakina, number 6,
Do you
please.
play rugby on Sundays?
No,
Or do you play any sports on Sunday?
no, I don't play on Sunday, but Sunday I trained my students.
So you train your student on Sunday. Okay, good. Very good.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Azad, it's your turn to ask question Shakina, and Shakina will answer the way you did. Please carry on from number 1.
Hello, where do you live? Where do you come from?
I'm come from Shariatpur.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt again. I want you to correct this word, where. Azad, this is not where, it is where. Okay, where do you come from? Repeat with me,
Okay,
where.
pardon,
Yeah, okay.
pardon me.
Yep,
Where do you come from?
that's right. Good. Where do you come from? Very good.
I'm come from Shariatpur.
I
Okay,
come from Shariatpur. Okay, good.
where do you live now?
Uh, now I am live at Mirpur in Dhaka.
Very good, that's okay. Do you like rugby at a lot?
No, I don't like rugby. Uh, I like football and cricket.
Very good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you train hard, anyone?
Yes, I do.
Very good. I'm absolutely happy to answer your. I am absolutely happy to answer. Number 5. Do
Mhm.
you relax on Saturdays?
No, I don't relax on Saturdays, but I relax on Friday.
Okay, good.
Okay. Do you play rugby on Sundays?
Do you play any
Hello,
sports? Do you play any sports
Uh,
or
what?
hello, Miss Sakina. Do
I
you play
play
rugby
another
on?
game. No, I don't play rugby on Sundays. I play another game.
okay,
Very good.
very good. You have done a wonderful job. Okay, now we'll go to the next one. So literally, this learning is called inductive way to learn. So what we're doing, why it's coming again? Okay. So when we relate with some situation in a practical way, and that one we do research or do practice, and we involve ourselves in that scenario, those knowledge get absorbed in our head better than traditional way of learning, where we try to know the exact meaning and do a translate the meaning, what does it mean, and just we learn. From that learning, this learning is very effective because it teaches us through inductive way, through the scenario, through the audio. We have seen audio, right? I mean, we have listened to audio, right? And
Yes, right.
and you're also listening to me. Then you're role playing with each other. You're trying to understand what Logan does. He plays football, he plays rugby, he come from Australia. So this is the scenario that will catch in your mind and your brain faster than anything else. If you try to memorize something whole day, that might not be catched in your brain the way this thing will catch in your brain. Your subconscious brain will catch this information, that today you learned something about rugby, player from Australia. He was telling about this and that, and teacher was discussing. I was doing role play with another student. Okay, so that's how these methods are effective. So you have to feel that one and believe that one. If you don't believe this, education will be not worth. I mean to say, you'll say, oh no, this might be not for me, or this is very difficult. This is not our education, this and that, and all those excuses will come to us. All right, we'll go for the next page now, see what we have. See, if you have more students, this will be role played more and it will be more consumed by us. But since we are only 2 for now, that's enough. Okay. Now, read the question, close your books, listen to Logan and answer them. Where do the players train? Where do the players train? How do they train? What do Logan and Tony do on Friday evenings? What do they do on Sundays? Read the question, then close your books, listen to Logan and answer them. Okay. Now we're going to listen to this audio. Listen carefully. If you need, we can play maybe 2 times. But from the audio, try to catch as much as you can based on these 4 questions, and we'll try to answer. Okay, let's listen.
3.3.
I live for my sport. I love it. We train hard every weekday, usually at the sports ground, but sometimes we go running or cycling in the countryside. We cycle for miles, often to the sea. I really love the beaches near Newcastle. They're beautiful, but I don't go swimming there. I never swim. The North Sea is too cold. It's freezing, summer and winter, not like in Australia. Tony goes swimming sometimes, but then he doesn't feel the cold. He's from Newcastle. Saturday is the big day, match day. On Friday evening, Tony always cooks a huge meal for us. White rice or potatoes with chicken and green vegetables. But of course, we don't drink any alcohol. I love the excitement on Saturday, especially when we win. Sunday. Sunday, we don't do much. We're so tired. We just relax and watch TV. Sport, of course. My favourite is the skiing. Ski Sunday. And football. I'm a Newcastle United fan, of course. Oh, and I Skype my mum and dad in Australia. I miss them a lot. They want me to play for Australia one day.
All right, now we try to understand what he said. Where do the players trains? Can anyone say where do they train? And how do they train?
Countryside.
They train in country. Where do they player train in countryside? Okay. Azad Shaib, do you have any opinion? Where do they train actually? Have you listened? Next one, how do they train? Anyone? Cycling and running, you know, how do they train? Okay, no problem. And what do Logan and Tony do on Friday evening? Friday evening, what do they do?
Vegetables and other things.
So on
Cooking
Friday,
vegetables and other items.
okay, in a Friday evening, they do some cooking, like do delicious large meals they cook. Okay, good. And what do they do on Sundays?
They do on Sundays relax.
Relax. So they don't do that much on Sunday. They do relax. They relax on Sunday. Good. Okay. No problem. That will do. Number 5, read and complete the text. Use the verbs in the box in the correct form. So now we are going to read this one, and also we're going to fill this gap with this word. Okay, let's do it now. I'll just answer. Who will read it? Sakina, can you read from here, please, for me?
Yes. We train hard every weekend. Usually at the sports ground, but sometimes we dash running on cycling in the countryside. We cycle for miles, often to the
Okay,
sea.
now hold on here. We have
Yes.
to fill this one. I think we train hard every weekdays, usually at the sports ground, but sometimes we dash running or cycling in the countryside. What will be this one? from here?
Sometimes we
Who can say? Ali, would you like to try?
Okay, sir. Good evening to class.
Good evening.
Now
want-
I'm want to join the class.
want running or cycling in the countryside.
We want running or cycling in the countryside. We train hard every weekday, usually at the sports ground, but sometimes we dash running or cycling in the countryside. Check from here. What will be here? We want, not really, not drink, not we go, we miss,
We
you know.
go.
I think it will be
We
go,
go.
yeah. We go
Yeah, we
running.
go.
We go running or cycling. We go. You follow,
Yeah.
Sakina? Do you?
Yeah.
Azad, you were in the class? Do you follow? We go running or
যদি go হয় তাহলে go to হবে না।
that is a good question. So here, if you see, we go running. So go is a verb, and after the verb, the run is here, and run
Yes, sir.
become this is gerund. But if we do an indication to something, and like we go to say we go to playground, if we go somewhere and we indicate that, that is when it will be to. But after the go, there is immediately verb, and that verb is gerund, because go is a verb, and after the verb, it is a gerund verb. Okay,
Okay.
that's why we don't use the to. Is that clear? Have you understood? This is a very good question. We need to know. Usually after go we use to, you're right, but when we use to, when there is an indication of a place where we are going to. But here it doesn't mean that one, does it? It says we go running or cycling in the countryside. If it say we go to countryside, then it will be to. But they are not going to countryside, they are running and cycling in the countryside. Is that clear, Shokina? We will get to know this thing. We don't have to, you know, pick them exactly the way we used to we'll get them, you know, slowly. Okay, next one, we cycle for mile often to the sea. I really dash the beaches near Newcastle. They are beautiful. What will be this one? I really dash. Who can try this one?
Lap the beach near Newcastle.
Okay, let's see. Anyone has any more opinion? Azad, would you like to say something here?
Okay.
Ali?
Okay. I really want the beach near Newcastle.
I really want the beach. You want beach? Why would you want the beach? Near Newcastle, they are beautiful. Because the beach is beautiful, so you can do something. So you want the beach or what? Azad, are you in the class? Azad, are you hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, can you try please this one?
Actually, I have no concentration because my around is my wife and my child.
Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. I understand.
They will watch TV, and my daughter and my younger
I understand. Family time going on.
and
I
they
understand.
play the computer game. So I am very in hazard.
I understand. That's fine. See if you can make yourself a bit isolated from them to attend the class. Otherwise, no problem. You keep watching and see as much as you can absorb from the class. That will do. So, Kinan,
Absolutely, my mobile screen is very small size letters, and next time I will join your class with computer. But computer setup is okay. My computer setup is okay.
very good. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay. Anyway, let's go. So I'll going to reveal this one. I think Shokina is right. Okay. I really love the beach near Newcastle. They are beautiful, but I don't go swimming there. I never swim. The North Sea is too cold. It's freezing, summer and winter, not like in Australia. Tony dash swimming sometime, but then he dash the cold. He's from Newcastle. What will be this one? Tony dash. Who can try this one, Tony? So we have done love.
Tony
We have,
want swimming sometimes.
Tony wants swimming sometimes. Okay, Ali, any more opinion or?
Okay. Tony not feeling swimming sometimes, but
Then he
but then he won't.
What
Then
will be the? Okay, let's try this one now. Tony, goes. Okay. Why we are using goes? Here we have a go. Why we are using goes? Who can say that one?
because it is singular,
goes
singular person.
Okay, it's a third person singular subject. That's why we use es with the verb.
Goes.
Okay, good. Tony goes swimming sometime, but then he dash the cold. He's from Newcastle.
Sir, which sense is Tony goes swimming? কিভাবে হয় স্যার?
Okay, Tony goes swimming sometime, but then he dash. Okay, Tony goes swimming. Swim is a verb, right?
Yes.
Swim is a verb, and swimming is a noun, right? Swimming is a
third
noun.
person.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have a subject here, Tony. We have a verb, goes, go with ing. Now swimming. So swimming is a verb, and that if we use the verb, so two verbs cannot go together, and that verb has to be in a noun form, and that's why with swim they used ing and become noun. Okay, so it become noun. Now Tony goes swimming sometimes. It wants to say he goes to do some swimming sometimes, and that is what you can say. Do swimming or swimming, the same thing you can say. If I say I do swimming sometimes or I swim sometimes, both are correct, right? So I know Sukina, you're looking for a to, that he goes somewhere to indicate something, but it doesn't really necessary. It's the same answer. Here it doesn't indicate any area or any place where he's going to. He literally doing the things. That's what it means. He goes like have you ever said like this? I go for lunch. I go for lunch, or I go for this one. Which one would you like? You would like to have a bottle of soft water, or maybe drinks, normal drinks? Then you can say I go for soft water, soft drinks, or the normal water. Either way. So this is something like that. It's not indicating any area that you want to use to. Is that clear?
Yes,
The
sir.
meaning.
Yes.
Tony goes swimming sometimes. So he literally do swimming. That's what he wants to say. Okay. This sentence, that's what he wants to say. But then he dash the cold. But then he dashed the cold. He's from Newcastle. What will be here?
But then he miss.
Then he doesn't feel the cold. Not feel. Not feel become doesn't feel. Why doesn't?
Doesn't because doesn't because it's singular.
That's right.
Singular person, the negative. So you can use doesn't.
That's right. The third person singular, when we want to do negative, that's why we use the doesn't. Okay, good. He doesn't feel the cold. He's from Newcastle. Said Sakina, even Ali, I would like to say one thing. Here, this is called the direct method studies. In this method, there is some rules, or you can say criteria. We don't really want to understand everything one by one. We cannot understand, that's okay. It is instructed that you guess what could be. That's enough. Even for the listening, even for the reading. Is that clear, Shokina? So
Yes, sir.
you don't really have to understand everything. Try as much as you can, but don't try to translate from your native language to this. Try to think in English and do guess, just bring the meaning out of it, but don't try to translate one by one. Please. Okay. Translation is the clear of your language. So don't try to translate and don't try to get the meaning by translating. Rather, you do judgment, guess it, and try to catch a meaning. That will do. Okay. Where I was, Saturday. Saturday is a big day, match day. On Friday evening, Tony always dashes a huge meal for us. What will be this one? Who can try? Ali?
Okay, Saturday is the Saturday is the big day, match day. One Friday evening, Tony always cook a higa meal for us.
A huge meal for us. Okay. Always cooks. Very good. White rice or potatoes with chicken and green vegetables. But of course, we dash any alcohol. Of course, we dash any alcohol. What will be here?
Not drink.
Say that properly. We dash not drink. Does it go? Not drink, we not drink. You have to use the proper auxiliary verb here.
Okay, so let's try.
Shokina, would you like to try, please? So not drink will come for sure, but we have to correct it like this one we have done. So you have to use a negative form of the verb using an auxiliary.
We want any.
It will be negative form again because say it says not drink. So we have to make a negative of not drink. So we don't drink any alcohol. Okay, we don't. We with this one we use do, and negative of do is don't, followed by verb drink. So we don't drink any alcohol. Okay.
Okay.
Is that clear, Shokina?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is in present simple and present simple negative form. Okay, that's what it is. I love the excitement on Saturday, especially when we win. Sunday we dash much. We're so tired. What will be this one? Sunday we dash much.
Okay. We I should try say.
Please.
Sunday.
We relax.
Leave here, please.
Also, Sunday we.
What will be this? Sunday? I didn't get you, Shokina. Can you be a bit louder, please?
We don't do.
That's right. We don't do much. We don't do much. We don't do much. This one, not do. So we are making the not do negative is we don't do. We don't do that much or don't do much. We are so tired. We just dash and watch TV, sport, of course. Yes, hello. What will be this one?
We just relax.
We just relax. So Ali, are you agree with him? Huh?
Yes, yes, yes. We just relax and watch TV.
Good. We just relax and watch TV. Sport, of course. My favorite is the Sky Sunday and football. I'm a Newcastle United fan, of course. Oh, and I Skype my mom and dad in Australia. I dash them a lot. They dash me. I miss them a lot.
Yes.
They dash me to play.
They love me too.
Okay, they dash me to play for Australia one day. They dash me to play for Australia one day. What will be the answer for this one?
They love me to play for Australia one day.
We have used to love once. I think love goes only one time. They, Ali, can you try this one, please?
Okay. They miss me to play.
They miss me to play for Australia one day. Does it go? Does it make any sense?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think?
No.
So they want me to play for Australia one day.
That's right. So it does make
Yeah.
sense. Very good. So they want me.
Yeah.
Okay. So it will be they want me to play first Australia one day. Good. Now we'll do role play on number 6. Work with your partner. Use the promotes to make question to ask slogan. So using this one, we're going to make question. Again, this all happening in present simple tense. We know the structure present simple, right? So subject plus verb present from plus object. And we have a do and does, the auxiliary verb. And we use to negative do, doesn't, or don't. That's simple that we have done here. Like, okay, now work with your partner. Use the promotes to make question to ask slogan. Where do you come from? That's like living Newcastle. Okay, now carry on from here one by one. One was done. Do you like where do you come from? Next one. I want Mr. Ali to make question and Sokina will try to answer. Carry on.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you come from?
I am come from Shariatpur.
I come from Shariatpur. When you use I am, that is a continuous action, but your action is not continuous, right? You're not coming at the moment. So you in generally you come from. So I come from Shariatpur, Bangladesh. He doesn't know Shariatpur, it is in Bangladesh. Okay. Next one.
Okay. Where are you live?
Now make the question first. That's like living in Newcastle. What will be the question from here? That's like, what will be there? It's making a question.
I like he. I like living in. They should.
Sokina, do you want to try this maybe?
I like living in Dhaka.
Your answer is okay, but the question, I want you to make the question.
Yeah.
The number 2.
Yeah.
It's incomplete question. This question must be filled.
Yeah. I'm not. It should be. I'm not like living in Newcastle.
What do you get from I'm from? The I am word is in continuous action. We use in continuous tenses. This is a present simple tense we are working on. And here to make question, we have to use the auxiliary verb before the verb, you know? So here the auxiliary verb.
He doesn't like living in New.
It will be. It will be.
He
Do you
doesn't.
like?
I
Do you like
in,
living in Newcastle? Yes, Sokina.
yes, like
Okay.
living in Newcastle.
Okay, that's right. Okay, next one. Where does live in Newcastle? We need a auxiliary verb here.
Okay. Okay. It will be, where do you live in Newcastle?
That's right. Where do you live in Newcastle? Okay.
Yeah.
Sakina,
I
answer
live,
this.
yes, I live in another place in Newcastle.
Okay, that's
It,
fine.
Okay.
Next one. That will do.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
How often?
Shokina, you can help if you know. This is critical one.
how often do you play in this question?
How often do you train?
That's right. How often do you train? Do you follow
Do
the
you
gap, the
train?
do you were using to make question?
I train twice in a month.
Okay, good. You train
Okay.
twice in a month. Okay, next one, please.
Okay.
Train twice
Do you
in a month.
do, do you always train at sport ground?
Yes, I always train at the sports ground.
Good.
Okay. What do you and what? Okay. Was you and Tony?
কোশ্চেনটা শোনা জানে বা বুঝতে পারেনি।
Can you try, Sokina, the question? Can you try this one? What this?
I can't hear these questions.
Okay, so what do you and Tony, what will be this one? Before the match. Do before the, does before the match.
Yes, yes, I do, and yes, I and Tony do the match. Questionটা, sir, I can't understand this question.
Okay, I understand. It's saying about Tony and you, what you do before the match. You know, before the match, we do something.
I and Tony gossiping before the match.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. Next one. Ali, are you here? What days do you do on Friday or Sunday? Sukina, can you make this question?
What you do on Fridays or Sundays? I do various kinds of work on Fridays and Sundays. Like that, I go to restaurant and go to market.
Good. Ali, you're back. Dash you like any other sports?
Yes, I like any other.
Make
Yes,
the question
I like.
first. Make the question first, please. Ali, you're back. Ali, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay,
I have the technical problems.
I can see that. Can you try this one, please? The second last one. What will be the
do you like any other sports?
Yes, I like any other. Yes, I like other sports like football, cricket, hockey, etc.
Okay, that's good. And last one. Try both of you. Dash miss your family.
Okay. Okay. You miss your family?
I want you to make a question. You miss your family. Is it a question?
Yeah.
It's just a general statement. Right?
Do you, please, do you miss your family?
That's right.
Yes, I miss my family when I stay alone.
Okay.
I miss my
That's
father,
good.
mother, and my other family members a lot.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay.
Now I want Sakina to ask the question and Ali will answer, please.
Yes, let's start. Um, where do you come from? Where do you come from?
Okay. I'm come from South Africa.
Again, you did the same mistake. I'm come from. It doesn't go.
I am.
I come from. I come from. I come from.
Okay. Okay. I'm from South Africa.
Yeah, that will do. I'm from South Africa. That's yeah. Or I come from South Africa. But I am come from doesn't go. Okay, good. Next one.
Okay. Okay.
Do you like living in Newcastle?
Yes.
Where do you where do you live in Newcastle? Sorry, where you live in Newcastle?
Now you was right. Where do you live in Newcastle? That was the right question.
Yes. The north of Newcastle.
How often do you train?
Mm, 2 times a week.
Do you always train at the sports ground?
Yes.
Elaborate
What do
the.
you,
Yeah, hold on,
Tony?
Sakina. Ali, you need to make a sentence and elaborate the answer as much as you can. Only yes or no is not good enough.
Okay. Okay.
Make the question again, Sakina. Do you always train at the
Do you
sports
always
grounds?
train at the sports ground?
Yes.
Yes, what? Yes, I train or I always
Sometimes I'm
train.
always doing.
Okay, good. Yeah, so try to make the question. Pick the
What
subject,
do
pick the
you
verb.
What do
Okay.
you Tony does before the match? What do you and Tony does before the match?
Alim, can you say?
Yes.
Just guess, I
I
mean,
say what that sentence is the fact that sentence is difficult for me. So I have the technical problem. So I will
I
drop
understand.
the line.
That's fine.
So
Skip that one. Go for next
you
one,
can.
please. Go for next one.
Okay.
What do you on Fridays or Sundays?
Okay. The Sundays I go to park, and Fridays I go to prayers.
Okay. Do you like any other sports?
Yes, I like play tennis and good ball.
Do you miss your family?
Yes, I miss my family, so it's maybe 2 months time I don't see them.
Thank you so much.
Very good. Good practice. Okay, next we have that much. We'll finish that one. One of you, Logan Cooper, the other is journalist. Ask and answer the question. Begin like this. Hi, Logan. Good to meet you. You're a great rugby player. Can I ask you some questions? Listen and compare. Okay, now we're going to listen audio and listen that one. And then, we try to make a conversation if we can. See how you go.
3.4. An interview with Logan.
Hi, Logan. Good to meet you. You're a great rugby player. Can I ask you some questions?
Yes, of course.
Now, tell me, where exactly do you come from?
From Perth, Australia.
Ah, yes, I know Perth. It's a lovely city. And do you like living here in Newcastle?
I do. I love the countryside, and the beaches are beautiful. But not like in Australia.
Yeah, sorry about that. The sea's really cold here.
So in this conversation, we have done already. Now we're going to listen this one and see how they're asking and answering the questions. Okay. So we have done that part
Yes.
already. We have done that one. Now she's telling us again. So in the listening, we are focusing number of things. One is obviously we have to, increase our listening power. By listening, that will comes. Secondly, we follow how they're pronouncing the each and every word. Now, like Sokina, you have fixed like where, right? Before everyone used to say where or something like that. But now we say where, okay? Likewise, each and every word we follow how they pronounce and we fix them, okay? We listen. Try as much as you can. Slowly, slowly they will come. No pressure, no rush. Okay, let's listen.
And where do you live in Newcastle?
I live near the sports ground. I have a flat with another player on the team, Tony Jones.
Great. It's nice to share with a friend. I know you work hard for your sport. How often do you train?
We train every day, all day.
And do you always train at the sports ground?
No, we don't. We often get out of the city. We go running or cycling in the countryside.
Or on the beach?
Yeah, we sometimes run there, but I don't go swimming. Tony does, but then he's a Newcastle boy.
I see. And what do you and Tony do on Fridays, before Saturday's match? Go to the pub?
Of course not. Tony always cooks a huge meal for us. He's a great cook. We have chicken, rice, vegetables, stuff like that. No beer. That's for after the match.
And do you relax on Sundays?
Oh, yes. It's our day off. We don't do much at all. Just watch TV. Sport, of course.
Just rugby, or do you like any other sports?
Not always rugby. I like watching skiing and football too. I'm a Newcastle United fan now.
Good for you. Last question, Logan. Do you miss your family in Perth?
Of course. But I Skype them every Sunday evening. They love to hear my news, and I love to hear theirs. They want me to play rugby for Australia one day.
I'm sure they do, and I'm sure you will one day. Great to talk to you. Thanks very much.
My pleasure.
Right. So we have done that one. We have done a wonderful job there. All right. Now we're going to complete this grammar reference shortly. So complete the table for the present simple. Positive, negative. So when you do positive, we do like this. I, you work. When you do the negative, I, you don't work. We use the don't work. Likewise, what will be the answer for this? One by one. Try Mr. Suki, Mr. Ali, this one first. He or she dash. I want you to make one positive, one negative, like this. Okay, what will be in positive sentence and what will be in negative sentence?
Okay. Positive, she work.
She
work.
only work. Anything else with the work?
No, she works.
She works.
She works.
With the verb, there will be S because it is a third person singular, he or she, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and negative?
Negative.
Sakina, can you tell this one?
He or she works. Positive.
She
Negative.
don't work.
It doesn't work.
Good.
It
Doesn't work.
work. It works. It
Are you getting me?
doesn't work.
Hello.
Okay, last one, Ali. Try we, they, this. we have done this. Works, doesn't, works. We use works because it is a third person singular. It is a third person singular. Okay, and
Yes.
when use negative, we use doesn't. So it doesn't. He, she doesn't. Okay, this one, Ali, your turn, please. Are you there? I think he has a network problem again. So, would you like to try this one for me, please?
They work আর হচ্ছে they don't work.
Okay, they work, don't work. That's good.
Don't.
Number 2, complete the question and answer. Can you read and answer, please, for me?
Where do you work?
Again, where you're doing the mistake? No, where. It's where.
Where do you work?
Where
Where
do you work?
does she work?
Where does she work?
Does
So it's a question for me. Okay, good. Now, number 2.
Where, sorry, do you work in London?
Do you work in London? Then,
Yes, I do.
yes, I do. Okay, number 3.
Does he work in London? Yeah, no, he does.
No, he
Sorry,
doesn't.
no, he doesn't.
No,
No,
he
he doesn't.
Okay,
Doesn't.
beautiful. Beautiful. So very good. We have that's all pretty much for today. Now I'm going to know about you. Can you tell me something about yourself in briefly, like what you do, what have you studied, in as much as you can. Tell me something about yourself. This is it.
Yes, I am Shokhina. I was born in Shariatpur, which is my hometowns, but I live at Mirpur in Dhaka. I have completed my graduation and post-graduations.
Which subject have you done your post-graduation?
My B.Ed.
B.Ed. Okay, yep.
I'm a teacher at Chetana Model Academy in Mirpur, Section 2. At Mirpur, Section.
Okay, that's good. What do you teach there?
At present, I stay in Shariatpur because it is my Eid holiday.
Eid holiday. Okay, so you're in Shariatpur now. Okay, that's good. And what do you teach there?
I am a teacher in Islam. I teach in Islamic studies.
Islamic studies. Is it a school or I think is it a college school? Yeah. Which level students do you teach? High school, right? It's a high school. High school.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And why are you learning English for?
English language is very important for every life and every moment. It's need my teachers and talking others, and it's improvement my career.
That's good. Fair enough. Shakina, you have done a good job. Now I'll go back to Mr. Ali. I would like to tell me something about yourself. What do you do and where you come from? In details, whatever you can say about you. Just a closing the class.
Okay. So I'm a businessman.
Start with the name. Start with the name. It's the introduction of yourself.
Okay. My name is Mr. Ali Mohammed. I'm coming from in Ghana. So I'm a businessman.
Good. Anything else you want to add?
Yes. I am married.
Okay, that's fair enough. Good job. Thank you very much for joining the class. We'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, actually, we're going for Eid holiday. we'll start after the Eid, maybe after 3 days of the Eid, but I'll knock you, I'll send you message depending on the situation. If you get to be free after 3 days, otherwise after 4 days maybe. So we'll see how early we can start depending on the everyone's situation, but we'll have some break. Okay. And until then, Eid Mubarak everyone. And obviously we can have
Same to you.
in advance Eid Mubarak everyone. And obviously we'll have chat on WhatsApp. You know, if you have any question, you can ask me there and we'll have a chat. Thanks for joining. We'll catch you soon. Bye for now. And Shokina, send me message on WhatsApp, please. Okay. I want to identify you. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks.
Welcome. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.